cause they ain't me. They hate us cause they ain't us. They hate us cause they ain't us. They hate us cause they ain't us. Making money in a sleep though. Every night I wanna go. My head on my pillow. I'm making money, making stacks though. While my head is sleeping. I got my money creeping. 5 to 5 a.m. I'm making money while I sleep. This is a dream. My money's getting deep. It's what it seems. Drip, drip, drip. To everybody here on the live, thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. We made massive gains last night in the trading group. I know it seems like I say that every day. It's kind of like a broken record. Are you sick of watching us make gains? Are you sick of not going to cryptolifer.com and paying $3 a day? What is wrong with you? I would have made that money back. $3 a day, $4,000 a night. I think it makes sense. I showed you guys how to make $589 off $589. 100% gains. Pura vida to my ticos and my ticas out in Costa Rica, baby. Pura vida. Feel like a repeat, right? No, it's a new show, but it feels just like the other days because we make gains every day. Bam. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. We made massive gains last night, baby. Let's go. Imagine if you made $4,000 in your sleep. Because I did, and I'm not trying to brag. I'm just trying to show you this is the life you can live if you keep pushing every single day and you want it that bad. You can get it, baby. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. But instead of just bragging about the win, we're going to show you exactly how we made it. See, that's the difference between this channel and the other channels. We're going to show you exactly how we got it done and exactly what's likely going to happen later on today. Why we sold the local top, how we knew when to sell. My whole entire group sold the local top. We all sold it together. How did we know when to sell? How did we know when to get in last night? How are we so dang precise? I'm going to teach you guys every single day in the three-piece. This is the first three-piece I bought when I first made my first M, baby. I walked into Bloomingdale's and I said, that one. First time I ever bought a suit and didn't look at the price was this suit. I always remember it. I didn't have to care about the price anymore. I just said, give me that suit, baby. And I'm not trying to brag. I'm trying to tell you, this is the life you can live if you go after your dreams every single day. If you push every single day, throw me in the woods. I'll live in a tent. I'll live off of maple syrup and I'll eat tree bark. I don't need it all. But it's nice to know that you could get it. You know, when I was young, I saw these people they had everything. I said, how come they get to have it all? I said, I want to have a sailboat overlooking the water, you know, right off the boat. I want it all. I want what they got. How come they, you know, the rich people put their nose up at me? My middle class, me and my mom and dad working hard. My dad was a union member. My mom was a school teacher. My dad was an iron worker. And you know what? I guess there was a little chip on my shoulder when I saw those rich people doing things that, and I said, you know what? One day my kids are going to do that. I'm going to get there. So shout out to everybody here. If you're in my trading group, the first thing I do is I look for reversals. The second we saw a bit of a reversal after that massive dump yesterday, I was able to catch this 200 MA cross on the 1 minute time frame. That is my known signal for a long, right? I'll long right there with the stop loss on the other side. If we get above that, then we go for the 5 minute 200 MA. If you'd missed that first signal, you go for the secondary signal, the 5 minute crossing the 200 MA. If you missed that signal, you can always get the 7 minute crossing the 200 MA. Hey, I know you're tough. I know you're working hard. You didn't get it. You missed that signal. You can get the 10 minute when it crosses the 200 MA. Oh, wait, you missed that signal. Oh, wait, you can get the 15 minute when it crosses the 200 MA. At this point, we rock it out until we get all the way to the 200 MA on the 1 hour time frame. But what happened? We got too far away from the 21-day moving average. It was time to take profits. Let me show you exactly what I did and why. I gave a video to my whole trading group. I explained why I'm selling. I sold all my positions too far from the 21 moving average for me. Done and done. Cash out 9:42 a.m. I made $600 on this week's trade. I made $567 off of $589, which because I made 97% on this BITUNIX trade. And I cleaned out a nice 22 and 200. That's about almost $2,500. That's $2,469. A total take of about $3,500, right? Let's just say this was about 24. That was $3,000, and then this on top. So about $3,600 on the take for the day. Ain't too bad. Started the trades around 5 p.m. And look at the dumpage right back down to the 21-day moving average. I could have told you that was likely going to happen. Also, I like to sell when we touch or get very close to the 200 MA. And look at the massive dump happening now here for BTC. So we're going to break this down for you. And hey, you could have shorted the 1 minute back to the 21-day moving average too. So there's many ways to make these trades happen. I also pointed it out on the 4-hour time frame last night. This was the trade I gave last night. The entry with the stop. See if we can get all the way up. There's a chance this will continue all the way to 90,355. You see? And if you can see, it was the higher low on the 4-hour time frame. And I gave this trade to the trading group as on top of that as well. Last night, I didn't feel too well. I got a bunch of leg cramps. You know, I just pushed myself too hard yesterday. Wasn't hydrated enough. Took a bike ride, whatever. And I eventually I was unable to do screen share. For the first time in like 4 years, I canceled screen share within like 10 minutes of it. And I never do that. I'm so sorry, everybody. But I was that beat. But within an hour, I was back up and running. And I felt better. And but I just screen share. I have to stand there. I put 110% into screen share. And I have to be honest, everyone, I wanted to give you my all. And I just didn't have my all last night. I just know I didn't. And I also wanted to give you my all today. Yeah, cherries. I read about that. Eating cherries. Yeah. I started drinking cherry juice too. I started watching the video. Then I had to pause it. When I went back into the Discord, I couldn't find it. Interesting. Yeah. Like turtles. What's a turtle? I started watching the video and then I couldn't find it. And I gave 2 video updates this morning. One basically breaking down what I see happening in the bigger charts, and then one when I showed you how we were executing the trade. So again, I don't need a lot of moves. I just need a big enough move there to take that piece. And yeah, and we sell when the 1 hour is away from the 21-day moving average. And again, I mean, this is gold that I'm giving you right now, absolute gold. And you could take it to the bank every single time, baby. And you could back test this stuff, everything I teach you, and you'll see that I'm telling you the 100% truth here. All right. If you want to join the Discord, all right, jump on into the pinned comment that I'm about to pin right here. Let me show you what we do. We're going to pin this comment here, the pinned comment. That comment's going to be pinned here at the top. And you can go to cryptolifer.com. Click that link. It takes you to my beautiful website. Unlock financial freedom. Join us today. You can sign up for a monthly, a quarterly, or an annual subscription. I think the quarterly right off the bat. I don't take days off. I'm here every single day. The gains keep piling up consistently. So shout out to everybody here on the live. You know how we do it. And I just sold the top. I don't know what else to tell you. We got in pretty close at the bottom and we sold the top. And I showed you exactly how to find the reversal using the 1 minute 200 MA and how to channel it through multiple time frames. And then even if you look here at the 1 minute, the 1 minute ended up making a bearish div. This is swinging up while this is swinging down. Bearish divergence. I still put out a trade. There was a chance it went up to the upside on the 5 minute, but you have to know that that is a scalp at the end, right? And you're going a little too hard. So beautiful moves for Bitcoin. But is this sustainable? Let's get rid of the moving averages, the spaghetti, so to speak. Let's take a look at the weekly. Let's see what's happening here on the weekly time frame. So on the weekly, the first thing I want to show you is tweezer bottoms. That's a good sign that we could have ourselves a bit of a bounce. All right, this is how every single bounce happens. Look, the bounce right there was a tweezer bottom on the weekly. That would mark the bottom. Right there, mark the bottom. Marks the bottom right there, these tweezer bottoms. Wherever you see a green and red candle together, when they lock in, those are your bottoms. The weekly is actually very simple because it can't do it without doing that. Like that is always going to be that bottom area, that look. So pretty cool if you think about it, because it gives you something to actually sink your teeth into. In trading, you need some constants. So if this closes as such, we take it super bullishly because we can see all the other times it was very bullish. Now, it could just be a pump, a 2-week pump. That's not sustainable, but we'll go from there. We'll know when the daily loses the 200 MA up there. See, the daily and the 200 MA will teach us everything we need to know. Shout out to everybody that sold the top. Who here sold the top with me? Made massive gains today. I want to see 333s. Who made gains in the trading group with me last night? How many people are up in the money right now? Shout out to each and every one of you for jumping on in and being a part of the stream. Let's go. Viewership. Let's go. Yeah, it's that daylight savings. I was a horrible 12 years ago until gone. Now I'm married with 2 companies, and I'm so grateful. Look at that. I just want to say, he said he found God. He used to be an addict, and now he owns 2 companies. And, you know, those companies probably provide jobs for people, too. Listening to you has changed my life. Not just all the gains, info, but myself. Talk after 2 months. Thank you. I was homeless junkie 12 years until God. Now I'm married with 2 companies that I'm so grateful for grace and the men of God that taught me to live with the purpose and integrity. Blessings, lifer. Amen. Woke up to gains, baby. Gains. Gains, baby. And look at all the 333s. Should be even more 333s, baby. How's BOOKMAP looking? We'll take a look at BOOKMAP. Let me just finish this top-down analysis. BOOKMAP has liquidity to the downside still to 70K, but it says 88,000 now, which we didn't have before. So there's people that are shorting the market and their stops are starting to get, or their liquidations are starting to be exposed. 88,000 liquidation there for Bitcoin. Hey, boss, that suit looking fresh, man. Thank you. It's a Hugo Boss suit. You must have known that. Hugo Boss, baby. Thank you. Appreciate that. It's very nice of you to say. You didn't have to do that, but you did. Very nice. Hey, Lifer, where do I go to trade on margin here in the U.S.? BITUNIX is the nice one. Go to the link below. And I love BITUNIX. It is awesome. I had a great time trading on BITUNIX today. It's just fun. They make it fun. They make it exciting. The way you can enter the trades is awesome. Like, say I wanted to get in right now. Let's just say I wanted to get in. I just, I would hit open right now. Boom, it would open the trade. It would open the trade, and then I could put the stop loss at that. But what if I think that bottom right now, right? And then I could go to the top of liquidity. Look how easy that was. I just got into the trade. I put a stop loss there, and then I can say, well, what am I going to lose? I'm going to lose $10. I'm going to gain 34. You see? And I just wanted to make that just a nice, and this is such a simple way to trade. I mean, I love it. Look, it's already up 2%. I'm the king of 3%. Look, I made 3%. But seriously, I love it. And it's an awesome way to trade. And so I really like BITUNIX, and it's available in the US. Simple and easy. No KYC, no VPN, no nothing. Just trade, baby. The fees are a little higher because they know they got you there. All right. Mexi has the least amount of fees of any one in the game. All right. One thing I got to talk about, I'm going to keep mentioning, and I am going to shill it. Go to Las Vegas, man. Bitcoin Las Vegas. Hit the QR code or the link in the description. You're going to see me there. It's going to be a blast. I'd love to get you there. I'd love to make sure that you show up. So hit the QR code, Bitcoin Las Vegas. It will change your life. You'll have memories. You'll meet me. We'll go out to a steak dinner. We'll have a blast. We'll have a lifer meetup. It'll be awesome. Don't miss that opportunity. Get it in today. The tickets go up like every Friday. So solidify a lower price today before next week. And that's my shill for Bitcoin Las Vegas. But I think it's amazing. I remember all my Bitcoin Las Vegas, all my Bitcoin trips, and they're just the funnest things I've ever done in my life. I remember them all, and they're the greatest 4 days ever. You run around and see all the people that you know. People wave at you. You'll know people. You'll see people. You'll make friends. You'll make lifelong friends. It's like going to college for 3 days. So Bitcoin has hidden bullish divergence on the weekly time frame. That's very strong. And then when we pull the Fibonacci, it is bouncing off a 618 golden pocket. If you use this wick, it bounced off the 786. If you use that wick, it bounced off the 618. Both are coincidentally great. Both are awesome. I will take it. Even the VRVP, we never went back to these consolidative areas. Bitcoin didn't do that all the other times. Here, it just wick to the wick, but it didn't come down to the candle closings. Here, the same thing. We did not come back down to where the consolidation. Like, this is consolidation. We didn't come back. This is consolidation. We didn't come back. This is consolidation. So far, we have not come back. God bless everybody who else started their crypto journey in 2021 at age 18. God bless you, man. That's awesome. I'm happy for you starting so early. God bless you, brother. God bless you. So yeah, so we have a little bit of hidden bullish on Bitcoin, and that's a bullish sign that 90% chance you're going to break these highs before you break this low for BTC. So that's what I'm seeing for Bitcoin. All right. That's just kind of what I'm looking at. That's bullish. Again, we got to get that candle to close green. The weekly candle looks good. The 3-day candle has closed green. Our next 3-day candle closes in 3 days, 2 days and 10 hours. Already starting off with the move back to the upside. This looks like we could make some type of inverted head and shoulder head, maybe a right shoulder there that will bounce us further to the upside for Bitcoin, right? So I like what I'm seeing on the 3-day chart. Hidden bullish divergence as well on the 3-day chart. Strong indication of what's happening here and that we could get a reversal. I love hidden bullish. Low stochastics at a 618 Fibonacci. I've seen that play out 500 times in my life on many different assets around the world. So the odds are very high. I told you my subconscious mind is a net. I have gone through price action with my brain, just like a net goes through the ocean and brings in the fish. I have netted all this price action. I've sat here for years and years and brought in price action. I'm going to be able to show you things that most people can't see just because of my time in the market. There's people smarter than me. There's better traders than me, but there's people that just not many people have given the consistency to the market that I've given. I'm going to rock it. I'm going to teach you how to become the most consistent person you've ever been. You're going to come here and learn. People come here every single day and they change their mindset. My voice resonates with their frequency. Someone is really talking to them deep in their heart, telling them you can, you will, you are the best. God is speaking to you through me right now. He's telling you you're amazing. You're a miracle. There's nobody like you. Your parents were a unique pair that nobody else will have. The parents you had. You know, your brothers and sisters will, but you know what I mean? They won't be you at your time that you were born. No one will have the parents you had. Even me, like I'm a twin, but my sister, we're 4 minutes apart. God's beautiful earth may be flat, but the gains are pumping. Sammy, cup and handy for the W. God bless. You are the man now, dog. OG, man. Shout out to Danny Lit Show. Danny, God bless you with the Canadian $100
You didn't have to, and celebrate the first super chat on the live. God bless you, man. Thank you so much for being here. So if you paid $3 a day, I gave you massive gains this week. We did great. We did great. You're in profit. Amen. I don't know if I'm a prophet, but I am in profit. God bless you, man. Thank you so much. And shout out to anyone. God will lead you to the gain. And everyone's like, it's all, how do you say thank you to God for your gains? That's just, God wants you to live in abundance. Think about it. God wants every man's profession to do well. If you are a carpenter, God wants you to do well. If you're an iron worker, if you're a trader, God wants you to do well. I'm a trader for a living. I got to make gains trading to keep my family happy. You know what I'm saying? To keep my trading group alive, I got to show them that I make the gains, baby. You can't lead the clan without showing the gains, baby. So I picked up some side hustles so I could buy more crypto. You're a smart man. That's what I would have done. If I didn't have any cash flow coming in, I'd get some more. My twin is 10 minutes apart. Shout out to all the twins out there. 4-minute twin right here. So the daily also has a bullish divergence. This is a key signal. Also, look at the indicator that I use. I use a stochastics RSI with divs. Let me show you where to find that. Go here, type in RSI. Stochastics RSI with divergences. Add that to your chart. Boom. That's going to give you divergences on top of the stochastics RSI, which is just so key. And look at the green divergence. It started showing the divergences right around here, but really mapped it out right there with the R. And boom, we got the bounce off the divergence for Bitcoin. I see it here. I don't need the indicator. I see my own divergence. This swing up is an uptrend. That's a downtrend. That tells me it's bullish divergence. However, bullish divergence is only as strong as the support and resistance. Look, bounce. Resistance. We must get back above 83,800 to remain bullish. Once we break 83.8, we'll likely fly up to 90,005. You can see the gap there on the daily. Not a lot of resistance until we get there. Then a little bit more there at 94,000, but all the way to the point of control at about 96. Once we crack 96, the all-time high at 106,000 for the daily comes pretty fast. So you can see it's just really, this resistance brings us to 90,005. We crack that, we get to 96. We crack that, we're basically back to the all-time high. There's not a lot of resistance for us to play here. One bank collapse, one issue, one bad deal, and Bitcoin is the answer yet again. Without that, even Bitcoin's going to rip. Inflation starts to come back a little bit. They cut those rates to keep inflation away, and boom, right? The Fed already kind of playing into our hands. Trump doing what it does. We're going to look at the S&P. I do my macro technical analysis video for you guys today. Get ready for that. It was a day before our birthday when my identical twin passed. It's coming up on the 19th. I can't believe you lost your identical twin. I don't even know how that feels. Like when you look at yourself, you see them. That's got to be even harder than anything in the world. Like, I'm so sorry to hear that. Losing a twin would be crazy. If you want to join my trading group and stop looking from the outside, and you want to become a lifer from the inside, you want to actually know what it's like to be with me every day. I was up till, I woke up at 4 a.m. Look, I was up at 4 a.m. showing you guys the trade. Look, I really was. Like, no, he wasn't. Nobody's going to work harder than me. I've proven it. I've gone live than everybody else. I've put my stream before. I bought home. Listen, everyone has an excuse. I had to go buy a house and leave states. They missed the stream. Oh, my kid was born. I had to go to the hospital. My parents died. Both my mom and dad died. I had 2 kids born. Okay. I moved from Queens to Boston, from Boston to Florida, and then I moved in another house from Florida to Florida. Like, I moved 4 times. I moved to 4 different locations in 4 years, 5 years. I had 2 kids. My parents died. No excuses. I never missed my stream. Not once, man. Not once. If you can get committed to something like that in life, you're going to find an amazing progression. Like, you're going to hit success in a way you've never thought possible. Go to cryptolifer.com to find out more, baby. And stop playing yourself. Get the education you deserve from the guy that never takes a day off in the industry. You're just solidified. You're stamped. The most consistent guy in the game. So look, daily looking beautiful, but what is it? We got to get above the 200 MA on the daily time frame. We get above that, and Sammy will be a happy man. We will get a massive pump to the upside. It's only a matter of time. Can we get above that 200 MA, though? That's what we need. That's what is needed right now to get above that 200 MA. And right now, you can see even the daily starting this ascending triangle for Bitcoin. You can see it kind of beginning to flow right there. on the daily time frame. I'll push to the upside. Look, top of the channel, bottom of the channel. Pattern trading suggests, look, top, bottom, suggests we will hit the top of the channel at 88,300 for BTC. We go back to the 12-hour, the 22. They are overbought a little bit, but they still got some room to go. But yeah, a little getting closer to the overbought regions. The 8-hour looks like it could loop up for more. And last night we traded the 4-hour because the 4-hour low, high, higher low, it closed the tweezer bottom. Once this candle closed, I opened up a trade right there because that solidified that the 4-hour had closed a tweezer bottom, suggesting we would at least get to the top of liquidity right there at the point of control where I sold. See, I sold the point of control there too as well. And now it looks like the 4-hour is going to do some sideways price action, right? Something like this for a couple days, maybe into the weekend. I could be wrong. And man, we nailed this pump from the bottom. We even nailed this little pump from the bottom. I had struggled yesterday. Yesterday wasn't perfect. I caught a little short at one point. Yesterday, they chewed me up. I'll be honest. Yesterday, I lost trades. They got me yesterday. And all I had to do was short my 15-minute when we lost the 200 MA, like my stone signal. But it's okay. You can't win every single day. All right. Actually, it was fun to lose in front of you guys yesterday in the stream, so you guys could see that I do lose trades. I don't lose big, though. I lose $170, $180, $200. I keep it super small, super awesome. I love small losses and big wins. It makes me happy. So you can see that I'm all about the 200 MA, and it looks like we may be making an inverted head and shoulder here. Shoulder, head, bring on that right shoulder, but we're going to interact with the 21-day moving average. Stochastics are overbought. Look, stochastics are high in turning, right? What if you bought right here when the stochastics were high and turning? We did have a dump down. What if you bought right here when the stochastics were high and turning? You would have gotten annihilated. What if you bought here when the stochastics were high above the dotted line turning? That was the bear. I gave you this bear flag, if you guys remember. Perfect bear flag right there with the stop right above that area. The 200 MA was, I think, on the 15 right there too. Here's another high area on the stochastics RSI. Dump. So you can just, go back test this stuff for yourself. I used to do this all the time on the stream. Haven't done it in a while, but like buying the high stochastic is never a good look. So opening up a trade here may not be the best idea right now at the present moment in time. Wow, Bitcoin just got a nice pump though, back to 83,000 pretty fast. Whoa, something may be brewing here for BTC. Like we just jumped up like $400 and literally looks like under a couple minutes, even under a minute or something. So two possible scenarios. We go more sideways. One, this is like, as weird as it is, it's an estranged, like it's a shoulder, a head, and it's a right shoulder. It is an inverted head and shoulder, just not as perfect as normal. That has a measured move. Bang, right? Some would say this is a cup and handle. Here is your handle, and there is your cup. Savvy cup and handy to the upside. Every single show, you're going to see that cup and handle. And that cup and handle is a beautiful move. Wick to, right up there. It says you can get all the way up to about 88,000 for BTC. So there's some good signals out here for Bitcoin. But we just got to, let's make sure the small time frames play ball. Wow, Bitcoin doing damage here. Back to 83,270. Huge wickage here. Bouncing near that 50. So what do we got to do? I mean, we got to flag it out. So there we have it. I mean, I would say Bitcoin has to get back to the 21-day moving average on the 1 hour time frame before it can get another pump. But I am not the end all of end all, right? I can be wrong. Some say I am. Some say, no, Sam, you are. Yeah, everything you say is right. No, but seriously, like, this shows we could make some type of, a flag here and then get the retest and break on out. The 21 would come into price action. The Stokes would reset. And your entry would be when the 21 and the Stokes have reset. That is my sauce. I project sauce, and I take the sauce when it fills into the projection. Beautiful buy, though, from 82.5 all the way back to the upside. We'll get into the smaller time frames to see how that occurred. Yeah, so now if we zoom in here, and there you go. Yeah, so the 15-minute could make something like this. I guess I would have won the BITUNIX trade. See, look, it's crazy. I made $17. I made $17 off of, oh, I guess it was a $3,000 position. It wasn't too small. But what was the margin? And look, I just made this to kind of just joke with you guys, but it ended up being a perfect trade. See that? Should have made it my regular 100 for 300. Honestly, though, we just cracked the 1 minute 200 MA, but we are far away from the 21-day moving average. So give this a pump. But the next trade I would make is when the 21 catches up. See, I'm just showing you the same thing on the 1 hour that I just showed you. See how I do the same thing in succession? Again, my brain is trained to see this in a subconscious mind theory. So it looks obvious to me exactly what's happening. To you, I guess, you know, it might take some time. I get it. But if you keep doing this over time, you're going to be able to see this in a way. And so price should keep pumping, but it's going to get away from the 21-day moving average. That's usually where it struggles. I'd be surprised if it made it as far as I have it up there. It might even just do something more like this here. Then it will come back, it'll hang out with the 21, and then and then only. So all my trades are made when the 21 is near price. If you're buying when the 21's away from price action, you're asking to get banged on every time. Look, second you get up, you can move that stop loss to break even. Now you can't lose the trade. See? I'm just teaching you how to execute trades, how to win right, how to lose right. There's ways to lose. You should not be getting liquidated for any reason. Everyone else just throws their position. What am I going to liquidate? Oh, yeah, that's great. I don't do that. I don't get liquidated. I might get liquidated once or twice, 3 times a year, here and there. Very rare. And for like $100, $200. You know, just when the position, like when I'm buying an absolute bottom for $80. Like I might get in there and say, if that's not the bottom, then I get liquidated for $80. See how we're coming back to the 21-day moving average? See, I knew that was going to happen, not to chase this. Because I know when the 21's too far away, you do not chase price action. That's when you're short squeezing. It's it's a move that comes from. So whenever you short squeeze, you're not grabbing real liquidity that's forcing you up. You're snatching liquidity above that's going to deflate you down pretty fast. So whenever I see a massive short squeeze, it's usually we're coming down quick. And when we get, and usually 99.9% of short squeezes, you're going to get far away from the 21-day moving average. Understand? So whether you understand what a short squeeze is or you move from the 21-day moving average. I can add some light. There we go. I like to be a little brighter. Hey. And it's crazy. This pocket square didn't go with the tie, but they match like almost perfectly. They match like absolutely beautifully. Like amazing. I love how that works out. You know what I mean? You guys don't care. You're like, this guy in his pocket squares. What a loser. I know nobody loves me. I know they just want my gains, but that's okay. You got to be useful in this world for people to want you. Nobody likes people just to like people. People are all about themselves. Facts. So if I know most people are about themselves, how do I help them? I got to give them some gains. All right? They'll put up with my nonsense here and there if I get them paid. You know what I'm saying? They'll listen to my nonsense. They'll listen to my funny stuff and look at my pocket squares. But only if I get them paid. If I don't get you paid, you'll tune right off and call me a loser. It is what it is. You know what I mean? I don't call myself a loser. That's the key. I love myself. My mommy told me that not everyone was going to love me. Shout out to everybody here on the live. So this looks interesting. Like we could make a nice consolidated flag here and continue to the upside for Bitcoin. The target would be 85,900 for BTC. As long as the 15 minutes stays above the 200 I remain a bull, baby. I remain a bull. And we got a golden cross right there. It is, right there would be an aggressive entry. Someone could eventually, get into the long right there, and a very aggressive entry, though. Let's take a look. This trade's at nothing burger because I can only make what? 34. I shouldn't put that. I mean, $34, $34. All right. But let's take a look here. How would you close this trade properly? You go to price, go to last price, and then you could go to close. I love that sound. BITUNIX, I love you guys. I love your sounds. I love it, man. I love the drag and drop stop loss. It's how it's supposed to be, baby. They got it right. They got it locked in. So this should make some type of flag. If and only if we're bullish, which it looks like we are. Agreed? And again, I'll go one for, this is a smaller account. I'm growing this account from 2. So look, my week's account was 4,000. It's now 767.9. I mean, I took $4,000 and I made $3,600 off it, slowly but surely, just banging on them. All right, my BITUNIX, I want to turn this into about $3,000. It was $1,400 last night. So let's see if we could continue to grind, baby. 2 days ago. So here's the trade on, and I usually don't trade on Fridays, but you can feel the action, you can feel the love. You know, the fact that the Ukraine war could be over or ceasefire is happening, it's a really big deal. It's a really big deal. So 85, 784, and you don't have to do the other thing I showed you. You can have it set up here too as well. 82, 374. The idea is if you catch the bottom, you get it. If not, then and I risk 100 for 300. That's my deal. Looks like I go better than that. 127 for 534. $116. 109 for 492. That's a beautiful trade. Are you kidding me? 109 for 492. Liquidation is at 80,000. Right? You can't beat it. And there's your position. Look, we're already up $3. Second we got in. $8, $10, $12, the fastest $15. Look at that. That is the fastest $17 I think I've ever made. It was in under 10 seconds so far. I told you I'm the king of 3%. Nobody makes 3% faster than me, man. Nobody. Nobody. I tell you right now. I tell you right now over here. Over here. Sammy Boammy, they used to call me back in the day. Hey, calm down over here, kids. Don't get too excited. I only made $30 in under 2 minutes, huh? Hey. So yeah, this could play out to a nice flag and they continue to pump to the upside. I like what I'm seeing. Let's get back to that top-down analysis for Bitcoin. So we'll want to see if this flag can play out on the 15-minute time frame. Golden Cross says yes. And the idea is you could just open up a trade right now with a stop below the 200 MA, because if we lose the 200 MA on the 15-minute, just like yesterday, there's a chance we get a nasty dump. It's not what you want. If we're bullish, we will never go near it. Like this, we will just continue up. Like, look at the last few pumps we've had. You get above the 200 and you're gone. You don't go below there. So if you, right here, you just got in with a stop below the 200 MA, you would have got paid. Same thing here. Same thing here. Same thing right there. Right when we got above, stop loss down here, you would have been in the paid money. So, right there too, got above the 200 MA, stop loss right there, you've been paid in the shade. So, I don't know what to tell you. I have tried and true strategies that play out day in and day out in front of thousands of people, and people still call me a funny bunny. So anyway, I have no idea why, but you know what? What people say about you is none of your business. So my mom used to tell me, what they say about you is none of your business, Sammy. You just keep doing you. You know, my mom talks to me all the time. She passed away on Thanksgiving, but I love her. I talk to her all the time in my heart. Right here, you can see below me is this awesome little dove. It says my dad and my mother's name. Finn and Daisy, that were their nicknames. She was the flower. My dad was the hardcore Irishman. And there you go, man. Finn and Daisy, brother. Finn and Daisy. So shout out to my mom and dad. You are always here on stream, representing me graphically. May God bless you all. Thank you so much for being with me and building such a strong son. I thank you so much for everything you've given me. And I got the best parents in the game because they helped make the Crypto Lifer show, man. So they helped do something that's going to be here for a long time. And it's going to leave a lasting imprint on the world. And I'm excited to be here with each and every one of you. So I'm watching this consolidative move here for Bitcoin. I did just open up a trade in front of you. We can see where that goes. It did make $25 in under about 5 minutes at this point. We'll see what happens, though. I'm not trying to be a big shot. We'll go from there. And I just love BITUNIX. The slidability, the movement, it works great. All right. Fees are a little higher than Weeks and MEXC. MEXC has lower fees, and MEXC has the least fees in the game. No one else charges a smaller amount than MEXC. So they're the best. You can't beat them. Nobody in the game. Nobody, right? But there are some cool things to BITUNIX that I do like. So I use BITUNIX, I use Weeks, and I use MEXC. Links in the description below. If you want to go to my pinned comment, which is inside this comment here, I do have links to MEXC and Weeks as well. All right. Let's take a look at the fan funding and see what you beautiful people are saying. in the live chat. And then let's see what people are saying in the fan funding here. Play against the bots, baby. I can beat a bot up all day long, baby. Yeah. Okay. Someone says, overcome, 199. Thank you. Red West Gold, give you a $10 super chat. Thank you. Now, I love you, man. You changed my thinking about life and loss. The gains are just a bonus, and the 99 is the icing on top. You're a hell of a man. Thank you, Sam. Keep up the good work. God bless you. God bless you too, Jeremy0450. My God, how would you trade Pi Network? I have to look at it, and we can figure it out. Quick macro to micro analysis of the SPY, please. Thank you. I will do that today. All right, so I'm not going to be doing that today because I do that on my macro analysis, and I want you to go see that video. So I dangle that. So I know you want my macro analysis on the S&P. I know you want to see what's going down, but you're not going to get it unless you go to my macro analysis video every single Friday at 2 p.m. I made 4.4 sleeping, 80 to 83. Thank you. God bless you. Amanda Medeiros. She made $4,400 at her sleep. Very similar to me. Good job. And she gave Sue 2 super chats letting us know that that happened. I like that because you're promoting my business with your money, and I think that's the coolest thing anyone could ever do. So thank you so much. I'm very grateful that you would spend $4 promoting me, and you made your gains too, so I helped you make those gains. And then we got the $100 super chat, $126 in chat revenue already. You people are amazing. God's beautiful earth may be flat, but gains are pumping. Sammy coming handy for the W. God bless you. Are the man. Now, dog, God bless you. So thank you to all those super chats. Just want to make sure I wasn't ignoring anybody. Red West Gold, Overcome, Arpad, Sivkali, Jeremy 0450, Gig God, Arpad, and Franco Ruiz, Amanda, and Loach Sky. He gifted 5 crypto memberships to people, so you can actually jump in and grab those memberships. That's pretty cool too as well. And remember, when you send in a super chat, it goes into the tip here of the jar. Shout out to the 1,895 beautiful souls alive. Let's get those likes up to the watchers. I need them more than ever because of daylight savings. That has chopped me a new one. So I need your help more than ever to get back to the good graces we were already at before with the algorithm. I greatly appreciate that. Thank you so much for the love. We lose those European people who get pushed off an hour off the stream. They come back at about 11 now, and the stream will bump up to about 2,300. I'll show you what will happen. But it's based because this is my usual time, 10 a.m. for them. But it all got changed up, you see. Anyway, we gave a beautiful trade on the live. Already on this live stream, I explained the trade, explained how I made the trade, gone over it, went over it. I hid nothing from you. Completely transparent. All right. Same thing in the trading group. You'll get that awesome extra information that'll blow your mind. So look, the Fear and Greed Index right here. Look at that, 27. I love it. Tells me it's a great time to be buying BTC, a great time to be buying certain coins that are strong. Ondo, Say, Sui, right? Dare I say a little bit of ETH? I don't know. I'm done DCing into ETH. I don't do that no more. I don't do that no more. I don't do it no more, baby, no more. Follow me at x.com. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much for the love. We're always putting out ideas, funny things, having a blast. I'll put, look at this. This is me after 1 week in crypto. Post your picture of what you look like after 1 week in crypto. All right. But that's me 1 week after crypto. I'll probably look very similar to that when I'm an old man. It's kind of creepy. My ears will grow. My nose will grow. Yikes. I'll take it if I look like that when I'm old. Wow, Bitcoin getting the pump. That BITUNIX trade is up now 13%. That ain't bad, if you ask me. I mean, that's a nice take, $56. And we only use $4.52 in margin. When you're making $50 off $4.52, come on now. See, most people aren't looking at it like that. They're like, oh, I only made $50. What do you mean? Like, when that's 450 grand, that's going to be 50 grand. You see, like, you got to say, what happens when I get more money and I grow the cojones? Hey, paisano. Hey, don't talk like that in front of the kids, huh? They don't know Spanish. That lady had a funny laugh. So, hey, Susan, can I get some spray on my face here? I'm a little hot. I need some spray on the face over here. Hey, Susan, where are you? She took the day off again. Oh my gosh. She said she had to go to the beach. You can't hire anybody in Florida. They go to the beach 3 times a week over here. And you can't yell at them because you're like, I like the beach too. So, hey, just make sure you make it back tomorrow, huh? I get no respect over here. I get no help over here. I get no respect, huh? You know what I mean? I was with my wife the other day, huh? She said, hey, how come you never take me no place I've ever been? Huh? So I took her to the kitchen. I came out so, you know, when I was born, I was so ugly the doctor slapped my mother. I was so ugly I used to go to orgies just to eat the grapes. Shut up. Sorry, I shouldn't do that. But that's what he used to say, man. I made money just listening to your lives every day for a month. I'll be joining your group ASAP. My wife, thank you for my newfound attitude. Dude, a lot of women have written me emails saying their husband is better at home. Their husband is a better guy to the kids. Their husband has been, like, isn't that crazy? Like, women love me for what I've done for their husbands. It's crazy, man. Hey, man, God bless you, brother. Thank you. Yeah. Good fellas over here. Dangerfield. She'll knock you out. I know, right? Go watch Rule Breakers movie with your family. Your new nickname is Uncle Sam. You got the Uncle vibe for sure. Hey, I'm going to make sure you get those gains, kids. I'm the crypto uncle. I'm your crypto daddy over here. Shine your shoes. Brush your teeth. Make sure you got everything ready to go. You only got one pair of eyes and one set of teeth. Take care of them. Hey, on to the next one. Let's take a look at what's happening in this altcoin world. Around 11 o'clock, I get into these altcoins. We have some fun and we see what's happening in altcoin world. I've abandoned the altcoins for a while, but it's time to get back. Even Trump went from $10 to $12 last night, up 11.93%. Even Trump token bottomed at $10. The high was 77. It's respectable. Jazz me, baby, jazz me. Can we get back to those days where we used to say, jazz me, baby, jazz me? ENA beat down to 35 cents. Woof. Pyth Network, 14 cents. I mean, a lot of these are an absolute steal. Jupe, lower than we bought it at. Solana at least holding its own at 130. One of the few things that did not go lower than when I bought it at. Injective, 992. Wow. So not a lot of love for these altcoins. Last 24 hours, though, we did get, let's take a look here. We got 11%. Hyperliquid back to 13, but even Hyperliquid got crushed. Chainlink at 14. Injective, a little bit of movement in the alts. Caspa back at 7.5. Thank the Lord. Oof. Caspa got crushed. Shout out to St. John's. They play today, I believe. They play Marquette at 6:30 p.m. tonight. They play Marquette, number 5. They just beat Marquette literally 2 days ago. But now it's in the Big East tournament. They took out Butler yesterday. St. John's, baby, coming for the national championship. I'm telling you, they got Rick Pitino. He's done it many times. He's brought some big teams all the way to the Final Four. The guy's unbelievable. I believe he coached for the Celtics, if I'm correct. Rick Pitino, head coach of the St. John's Red Storm. My alma mater, baby. I know you don't care, but I'm putting them out there. I'm putting them out there, baby. They're going to, hey, may the best team win. Blessings to St. John's. They beat UConn twice, and they're the reigning champs, the national reigning champs. I think St. John's has a good chance of taking it down, baby, all the way, cutting the nets. Cutting the nets to go. They were on Jimmy Fallon. I'm so proud of my St. John's teams, man. Go Johnnies, man. Go Johnnies. Anyway, I know you guys don't care. Let's get back to the brass tacks here of trading. So Redstone's been on my radar. Had a nice little pump. Got a pullback. I believe it's the coin that's going to get some more liquidity throughout the next few weeks. I think I want to write that down and basically swing trade it a lot. That's what I'll be looking at. I'm not a financial advisor, so don't take this as financial advice, but I will be swing trading that. Celestia actually got a bounce too. And Story Protocol coming back above that 550 area. Ondo too. So these are coins that I'd be willing to trade because they look like they got some liquidity and they're not just so beat, right? And then the most visited coins in the last 7 days. And these are the most searched coins. These are what people are looking for and searching. The most visited coins, Clink Finance, Pi, Solana, 00. Never heard of it. You want to write that down. You may be one of the first people to get in and get a 5 to 10x. Seismic, never heard about it. Want to write it down. And now you're here. No, Mesh, never heard about it. So now you want Mesh, Seismic, and 00. You've never heard of these coins. You don't even know what they are. All right? Every day you're going to come here, I'm going to teach you about a new coin that nobody knows about. Look, Dragonfly's in there, Wintermute's in there, no one too big. Rockaway X, it's all right. It's a global fiber network for high-performance distributed systems and blockchains. The protocol enables permissionless contribution of independent fiber links to create a dynamic and expansive low-level, high-performance global network. The decentralized network infrastructure layers enables system like layer 1 and layer 2 blockchains to be freed of communication bottlenecks. Sounds like it's got a good idea. Interesting. It is docs with co-founders. And got some Irish brothers there, David McIntyre and Andrew McConnell. Okay. Austin Federa, sounds like he may be from Spain. I don't know, I'm just, It's DPIN. $28 million valuation. Or $28 million raised, valuation $400 million. They got an airdrop that's live right now. Potential airdrops dashboard. So this is cool. These are the potential airdrop dashboards. Kind of want to see this so you can find out what could be dashboarded. Yeah, what could be doing an airdrop soon. Somia Network is definitely something you want to pay attention to. I believe they are going to do an airdrop. Pause too as well. Offline, Plasma, Ethereal, Sahara AI. Fill out the form +2 potential airdrops. They're doing an airdrop. They're doing points. Confirmed airdrop right there by Privacy. Look at Privacy. And they wrote it with a C. I like that. Shardium. I think I Shardiumed my pants. What? Did I say something? So anyway, look at PinAI, Chaos Labs, Mawari. Pause. Rewards are available for Pause. Monad. Interesting. So this is where you go to get that awesome information. I think Somia is something we want to pay attention to. That's going to be a big deal. I like this. There's something brewing with Somia. I definitely want to write that down. So I gave you some key clues here, some alpha that you may not be privy to. All right. And this is why CryptoRank.io is a great resource. So Fear and Greed 27. I like it. It tells me there's potential to scoop up more BTC. And this trade is booming now. Like, I didn't think I'd be up $120 that fast. This was just like, but this thing is booming. It looks like we made a beautiful trade here. Let's get back into price action and see what's happening for Bitcoin. Wow, we are starting to moon, and moon we are. And you can see right here, we made a beautiful little flag on the 1 minute time frame. I'm all about these ascending triangles. They when we get pumping, the ascending triangle it's a 50-50 pattern, but it loves to pump. Look at this, 83,750 now for Bitcoin. Starting a hefty pump. So I'm going to keep a couple trades out, ideas here, but let me take a look at BTC, USD. I'll look at it on, I like the Bybit chart. It's got a lot of liquidity. Oh, one good thing, everybody, Weeks is now here. All right, if you scroll through, you'll be able to see right there, I believe, oh, that's Binance. Weeks right there, look, Weeks. The Weeks trades are now available. The Weeks charts are now available through TradingView. So, you just feel more comfortable trading your Weeks chart. It's right here, ready to go. So big pump for Bitcoin. Looks like the 15-minute really wants to just really take this little flag and go all the way with it, right? And you can see there's just a massive short squeeze today. Now that 1 hour is going to keep getting farther away from the 21. Now, see if the 1 hour can crack this 200 MA, we're going to get a huge pump. That's when things get really crazy. Overbought, though, tells me just to be careful, right? I still may move that stop loss up a little bit now. But man, look at that puppy. $170 to the trade now pumping. I didn't even need to win this trade. I already made $4,000. This is just icing on the cake. Let's go to that 1 minute time frame. See how price action is moving. Wow, that is nice. I'm going to take this scalp down. I've already told myself I'll scalp it, which means I'm going to keep moving that stop. Look how fast and furious you can move the stop loss. Now, did they have the 30-second chart for me? Oh, okay, I got to ask them, man. They got to add that 30-second. Yeah, we need that 1 second chart, man. And I'm going to get out there because you're just too far away from the 21-day moving average. Boom. And that's how you make gains right there. I just showed you how to do another clip. I'm clipping all day, baby. I just take money out this game. I use the 200 MA with the 21. Bang, 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 bang. I'm on fire. Like, I've literally, I don't know, the last couple days, I can't lose. Anyway, I want to say something to make you know I'm humble. But I'm lucky, man. I work hard. And, luck is preparation meeting opportunity, man. When you're prepared every single day with the right strategy at the right time, and then price action provides you with the actual, and when you have a model, you study the market, you have a model, and then you see your model and you execute the model. Like, this is coming back to the 21-day moving average, 90% chance. If we're bullish, we're going to stay up here and we're going to consolidate. If we're bullish, we'll come back to the 21 and still pump. If we're extremely bullish, we'll consolidate a flag. You see? That's why flags tell you what's likely going to happen. Like, now, if the 1 hour gets above the 200 MA, then it's like a have to grab. So let's get to the 15. Let's get to the 1. And I love when price action's moving like this because I get to teach you so much. You know, when price action's flat, I'm sitting here like attempting to show you stuff, and I can't show you nothing. I can't do nothing for you over here when price is flat, right? But when prices really move, and I can show you how we get down, how to get it, how to scalp it, how to make it happen. And you see the wins, man. You see how we do it. How many times have you sold me how you see me sell full moon pump too as well? Bitcoin loves to pump with a full moon. Last night we had the full moon with a blood moon eclipse, which, you know, had people kind of wilding out a little bit there. So look, now you're about to get above the 200 MA. Are you getting above the daily 200 MA? That's the biggest deal there. See, the daily's above the 200 MA if the daily candle closes above this 200 MA. So now the smart move would be, you got to enter that trade right there with a stop below like the wick right there. There's just too good odds that you could win this puppy, right? And I love trading the 200 MA. The daily could rip today and just absolutely tear the world. And if it rips, look, it's going to go to liquidity. It's going to go somewhere to 94. First stop is going to head to about $90,000. So you're going to get a pump. Man, this thing could go all the way to 108,000. So 108,000. I know that's crazy, right? And again, I'd probably sell before then, but this can get to 108K, this trade. And the stop loss is going to be just like right below that wick. Because, you know, we shouldn't take that wick out. If we're bullish, we should never take that wick out. Right? If we're bullish, that wick will not be taken out. So there's no reason to trade anything lower than that. You know, once you know your technical analysis too, your risk reward ratio is better because you don't put stop losses where you're not supposed to. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if that wick gets taken out, then this isn't going to be the best move in the game. You know? And so 7-9, where's going to be that stop for me? It's going to be at about 80,000. Yeah, I'm going to call it at about 80,064, right? So now you're trading the daily time frame, and you're going off the fact that the daily 200 MA, just like I showed you you're taking what I taught you on the smaller time frames, and you're boosting them up to the bigger ones. And we're gonna boom this one up, right? We want to make at least a G on this one. And this account's been ripping. It's been doing well. And so I'm gonna risk, let's say 500 now on this one for about $4,330. I made one mistake. You gotta click this first. You go back to it and take your time. Never feel too rushed. 108,060, just 108,000. And that stop is going to be at 80,064. And it was going to be about 400. I'd love to do fun. I was like, what did I do? I did something funny. Now, if I went full port on this one, I'd risk 3,500, but I'd lose half the entire account. You can't lose half the account. If we go back to 7,000, I'll be fine. I took forward to 7,000. I'd be all right. Psychologically, it wouldn't be a bad number. So I risked 600. And there I'm in the trade, you see? And now I'm in right now, ready to rock on weeks. This is weeks where I'm opening up the trade. I love weeks. Weeks is a great place to trade. It's awesome. No VPN needed either, see? I need places that, where I could just trade free. Especially on the live, because I can't be slowed down with all the stuff I'm doing with, So if I could trade it well here with all the stuff I'm doing, then you could definitely trade it well. I've got BOOKMAP. I've got it all locked and loaded here. Let's take a look at BOOKMAP and see what's happening on the day for BOOKMAP. So BOOKMAP tells us that there's a bunch of liquidity to the downside here. And there's my 2,000 beautiful people here on the live. I know you come back to me when the daylight savings time. Remember, daylight savings times changed. I didn't change. They changed on me. I'm consistent. I had to show up at the same time, 10 o'clock my time. They changed the time on you, and I'm so sorry for that. How many people got affected by daylight savings time? Put a 777 in the comments here. I just want to see how many people were affected by daylight savings time. I wasn't where I usually was on YouTube. Let me know if you got affected by daylight savings time. I just want to know. Put a 777s in the comment section. Just doing a little analysis here. So there you have it. And again, if I lose 600, so be it. I lose 600. All right. Interesting. Thank you for your help, Jamie. I was worried, but I got you now. Amen. Jamie's always there for you, man. He loves this trading group. Like, I mean, the guy is, he is just, man, he's dedicated to each and every one of you. He wants to make sure all of you are happy. That's his number one goal. So look, all these 77s were affected by the daylight savings time. So sad, right? Look at that. It's okay. I'm so grateful for what I do have. I'm grateful I got the 2007 people back, though, right now, right? And we're going to have fun no matter what. But remember, I would adjust your life and your time because we trade on the New York time, and New York opens at 9 a.m. And that's shifted when the daylight savings time. So if you have the ability to shift your time, if your time didn't change where you're at, like you got to be at work at the same time. I know that's unfair. But if you have the ability to shift your time, shift it back and come to watch me at the proper time because that's how the markets work. We're going to get those big liquidity runs between 9 and 11 in the morning. All right. Yo, bro, the Discord is lit. Beginners are making gains on a Friday. Dude, it's unbelievable what's happening in the Discord. Thank you for saying that. God bless Master Friend. My buddy, man. I love you, bro. Seeing things ripping and knew you were getting on a trade. Maybe this is the pump. Wow, we just got, yeah, they just gave you 84 for a split second, then bounced it back to the upside. Interesting. Let's look at BITUNIX. See, there might be another Scalpelino here. Wow, that thing is ripping, huh? They just don't care. They're just like, you know what? Everybody wants Bitcoin and they don't want to wait. Dude, the Ukraine war ceasefire is a big deal too. It just eases a lot of people's tension. The average person just, you know. Dude, that thing looks like it's going to erupt. The stochastics. I might trade stochastics right now. And that's what I love about BITUNIX. Look, but be careful. You just go here. Snatch the long right there. Boom. You don't have to think about it. Oh, what happened there? No. Cancel that. Yeah. They should come back to the 21-day moving average, you see? Getting in fast can help and hurt you if you don't do it correctly, right? But the point is you can just drag to here, open along. Make sure you're clicking this, though. Well, look how, and then I can put the stop loss right there and drag the take profit. I mean, that's just nuts. When you've never done that before and you get to do it immediately, it just changes the game for you. Most I can lose is 77 on this one, and I could gain 199, right? Again, stop loss would have to be below that 21-day moving average. Not in love with the trade right now. Where is it? $8, $12? I think we could do better. Look, I got rid of it for like $10. Why? Well, let me slow down here. I want to get rid of these. I got to ask them how to do that. Usually it's like in these settings and it says get rid of history. One of you guys might know. But yeah, these are a little annoying. And they just show you where you bought and sold, which is awesome. Like it documents how you did it and what you did. You bought there, you sold there. I just know that the 21 should be touching when I get in. And in this way, you should set up all your trades before you get into the trade. Have some respect for yourself. You know what I mean? Have some respect for yourself over here, huh? Set up your trade before you get in, huh? That's why you lose all your trades, because you don't even make a setup before you get in. You just do whatever you want. You're emotionally trading. You don't listen. You kids do whatever you want over here. You don't listen to the old man, huh? I've been doing this for 20 years, huh? Since I was 22, I'm going to be 42 in a couple weeks. What do you say, huh? Take a shot at the old man. I might just teach you something, huh? You might just learn a little bit over here with the lifer. 3-piece suits and pocket squares might just get you where you need to be. $20,000 Rolexes, you might just find a way out of the hole, baby. Hey, don't blame me. Hey, don't hate, be great. Don't hate on me, be great, baby. I'm going to go to Ben Mala's house and hang out with Ben Mala, man. Straight up. Why not? I'm risking 100 for 300 on this one. Bing, ring. If I lose $100, so what? I'm managing my risk properly, see? When I win, I don't risk what I won. I risk a portion of what I just won. In this sense, you can continue to grow an account. The second you go full port without a stop loss is the day it's going to go against you, and you're going to sell in fear. You're going to sell immediately when you sell. It's going to bounce off the wick, and you're going to realize you would have made 10 grand if you held the trade. That's trading. Every time you sell, it's going to bounce right off the move, right? Yeah, 200-day MA, huge resistance. Yeah, we got to get above that 200-day on the daily time frame. Yeah, 300 over here, 350. Hey, three guys came out of the woodwork over there. Tried to hit me with a bat over there. Hey. Inverse head and shoulder neckline broke out of the 1 of the 2 hour PTC. Cool. Billy is 300. 300 over there. On your demo account. What's a demo account? This is not my demo account. I hope you... But if you don't know how to trade, I suggest you use demo. This is not a demo account. This is real money. This is real money. All right? Don't play me. Let's take a look, dude. Someone said Colin pumped hard. I never sold my Colin. I never sold my Colin. Are you serious? Colin pumped? No way. No way. I don't believe it over here. A little bit, not too bad. I don't know. It pumped out. The account's up 8 grand. Right? So it ain't bad. 8 grand. 8 grand up 8 grand today. I'll take it. I'll take it. I was looking at this one. You can't just Colin. Now we got to edit that out probably. Jeez, there's always so much garbage out here. Colin pumped hard. I don't see it. I mean, I guess right there. I guess it's a hard pump for Colin. Yeah, I mean, it's up 50%, right? 3 to 45. 19%. It's all right. Yeah. Yeah, the trade is pumping so hard. Look at that. We're already up another $100 in literally under a couple minutes. 1 minute. Made $100 just now. Ripping to the upside. Beautiful flag. The stochastics were telling us there was going to be a pump. I set myself straight. I got calm. I nailed it. I am on fire right now, baby. You can't stop the life of baby. I've had those big trades open. I'd still be pumping. Oh, I do have one open. How big is that one up now? 55. All right. And then, wow, now we're above the 200 MA on the daily time frame. That is my go-to to go hard body. Bang. Look, I moved the stop loss to break even now. I can't lose the trade. Free trade, baby. Free trade. We have to remind ourselves that we're getting away from the 21-day moving average each time, though. I'd take that $100 and run. I'll put my stop loss right below that wick right now and get extra greedy with it. I'll take gains, baby. Come on. Send it. Let's take a look at BOOKMAP. What are we doing here with the short squeeze to the upside? Do we have the liquidity? Oh my gosh, I can't see my trade. Oh no. Oh my gosh, the tension, the pain. 85,000. Can we get all the way up there? It looks like we're going to continue to pump. Stop loss in position. Are you with me? Are you moving the stop loss? Are you getting it, baby? You know what? You know what? Something has to change right now. Something has to change. You know what we have to play? You know what we're about to play? Yeah. Ready? Yo, because we got it right. So we get to say we got it right here. Oh, look what I just moved the stop loss again right there in between the two candles. Keep fluxing it up. The flux capacitor, baby. Boom, boom, boom. Transcending space and time through patterns and analysis. No other channel does it better. The energy is at its apogee, actually and factually increasing daily, rapidly. Let's go. We're making gains every single day, baby. I love this life. I can't stop printing. They're going to hit me right there. That's okay. I'll take it. I don't have to be greedy. I need that 1 second chart. I need the 30-second chart. I need the 5-second chart, baby. Let's go. Let's get it. Too crazy. I can't take it. The music's about to explode. Oh, my God. What's going to go on? I think the candle's about to keep popping. Oh, my God. Let's go. Get it right. Let's go, man. All the way to the upside. Someone told me to calm down. Get him out of here. Get him out of here. We can't have those people here. See this guy? Calm down. Get him out. Yeah, you're gone for life. Calm down. You went on the yacht. Get this guy out of here. Hold up. He said clam down. I got to get him out. I can't stand people like that. Get him out. Yeah. Remove. Hide user on this channel. I never want to see your face again. Bounce. You're off the yacht. We just threw him right off the yacht. Like we were all partying, the yacht was going on. He showed up. He's like, yeah. Yo, I told my bouncer to grab him by the shirt. Threw him right off the yacht, bro. Toss that guy into the water. He's gone, baby. Get him out of here. We don't need it. We don't need it. We don't need it. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you. Let's go, baby. Let's go. And there we got stopped out at the top because you're coming back down to the 21-day moving average. And that's how we do it. Might actually be able to get back in on this trade at another position. This one's a bigger idea, but I gotta be cool. I want to see the candle close a little far there. Where's my 1 hour? A little far from the 21 on the 1 hour, but we did close. If we can close above the 200 MA, we can pull the 21. This could keep pumping. This could definitely keep pumping. Very overbought on the stochastics RSI, though. You definitely would like to have a flag on the 1 hour time frame. All right. I'm cleaning drains and making gains. I love this. Shout out to Drain Cleaning Australia, my man. Fire him like Trump does. You're fired. You're fired. It's payday, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go. Turn down for what, right? Turn down for what? Yeah. I'm here cleaning drains and making gains. I love that, bro. You can say that twice. I love that. Because you know what? That means you're grinding two ways, man. You're a grinder. Bang, bang, bang. I turned 200 to 1,000. Who's up on the market today? Who made gains with the Crypto Lifer? Put 333 in the comment section if you made massive gains with the Lifer today. Let's go, baby. 11:22 in the morning. We even had lunch yet. We made more money than most people do in a week. Let's go. In a day, baby. In a day. This thing is mooning. This thing is mooning. Oh my gosh, look at this. I need the 30-second chart, everybody. I need the 30 secondo. A 30 secondo. Where's my Bybit chart? You know my Bybit. They pushed it down over here, huh? Bybit used to be, oh, there it is, right there. Bybit spot. Look at this now, huh? 30-second. I need the 30-second chart. They're getting crispy on me. They're firing it up so hot. It looks like it just can't stop. And like this is the little flag right here that wants to do damage. Look, like this. Now it tells me my next target's about 85,380. I'm gonna miss this just getting in though. Oof. They don't got the 30-second here, so I have to like envision this. I have to like see it in my mind like it's there already. Preferably I like it to do something like this. I may not get that lucky, right? We definitely had to change the music up there to the get it right. I happen to know how much capital one would need to make 4K a month. I mean, we make 4K a day, so I don't know, 4K a month. It depends. Look, I made $500 off 500 this morning, right? So you don't have to do that, what, not eight, 9 times, 8 times. So, I mean, you could technically do it with $500. I did it with, today I made 589 off 589 on my trade on BITUNIX, right? There, what did I just do in the last one? Is similar, you know? So never chase, flag it out. See, if you chased here, a lot of people would have chased right there and then they get stopped out. I make this look like doable. This is very hard what I'm doing. Extremely difficult. 99% of people are losing their shirts doing what I'm doing. You understand? They're losing everything they have every day. They're getting liquidated for $4 grand 3 times a week. They're going into their credit card. They're going into debt. They are getting rocked. Do not trade leverage if you don't know what you're doing. I have years and years and years of practice doing this. I've lost tons of money doing this. All right? I hope that you don't have to lose as much as I did, and that's why I'm here every single day teaching you the 21, teaching you the 200. But it's not going to be easy. Nothing is easy. My dad always said, if someone tells you it's easy, get away from them. Don't put anyone near you that tells you it's easy. Get away from them. You don't want anyone that believes life is easy. You want hard workers around you. You want grinders. The grinders are the people that you love, man. You ever been around a grinder? One grinder to another? It feels good to be around a grinder. Once you're a grinder, you only want to hang out with grinders. You don't want to hang out with people that don't know how to grind. I mean, you put in the work every day. You should hang out with, you should have high standards for the people you hang out with. If you work your butt off and you're disciplined, then you should want to hang out with people that work their butt off on their discipline. That's what I created in my trading group. I created a place for you to work your butt off and be disciplined around other people that do the same. Look at that monster candle in the 1 hour time frame. That's what happens when the 1 hour cracks the 200 MA. You get a monster move. The daily cracks the 200 MA. You get a monster move. I would not be surprised if this daily absolutely erupts to the upside in a major, major way. Boom. Now there's your 21. Off the bullish div on the daily. Bullish divergence on the daily. You know how strong that is? With hidden bullish divergence on the weekly. You know how many times I've played it? You know how old you have to be and how long you have to be in the market to have played weekly hidden bullish with bullish divergence on the daily? I've done it like 10 times. It's because I've been trading for 20 years. You know, on and off. One of my first trades, I bought a stock at 22 years old. I'll be 42 in a couple months. Look at this pump for Bitcoin going up to 85,000. Unbelievable. And look, I didn't rush. I sat here patiently waiting for the 21 to crush into price action, waiting for the stochastics to come back to the dotted line. My tried and true strategy. I got a bunch of them. I got like 10 different models that I can play. My main model is the 5-minute crossing the 200 MA. That's the one I know I can teach people the best, the fastest, the quickest, right? It's just easy to, it's simple to, not easy, it's simple, and then I say it. It's simple to identify. It's the least difficult to teach somebody. That's what I should say. The less complicated. Not easy, but it's less complicated. So here, let's do it. And again, I can't do BITUNIX. You can just drag and get in. The thing is, I don't know exactly where I'm at yet, so I don't know what 25 will be on my risk. So you should know your risk beforehand. 85,750 is the target. Stop loss is going to be at about 84,592 for Bitcoin. Shout out to the people here on the live. Let's get it pumping to the upside. Let's get the energy at its apogee. Let's go. 84,592. I got to focus it. I may not even make the trade. They could dump us right now. I see some bearish divvy actually on the stochastics RSI. Look, stochastics are pointing down. Price action pointing up. That's bearish divergence. Chance we get a pullback? Maybe I don't make this trade just yet. Let's see how we react to the bottom trend line right now. We got to get a green bounce. If this green bounces and we start going more sideways, good. If this starts to fall back to the 21, then it's bearish divvy. I don't know what's going to happen, but I know how to play it to the T to a 3-minute count. I know how to trap price action on a 3-minute section and see what it's going to do based off what I see happening. Like right there, that tells me a little more indication to take the long trade. And again, 100 for 400. I'm willing to lose this one. So in this one, I'll take it a very high risk. I'm likely to lose the $100. I've made so much today, so be it. Never count the chips when you're sitting at the table. I still don't know exactly what I made today, but I just know it's well over 4,500. Okay. And then last week, we made a boatload of money last week. Like last week was one of the biggest gains I had made ever in leverage trading. So like, this is just, the money has been flying in, everybody. I'm not trying to be rude. You see it. Like, look, we're up another $50. We just opened the trade. Like, you see the money flying in. You see the strategies playing out. You see what I'm doing. Send it, baby. Bitcoin buyer took an early lunch. He'll be back. Amen. Shout out to Master Fred in the house. Shout out to my peoples, man. You guys are awesome. Shout out to Tom, Dylan, Pin Revive. Shout out to Captain Happy, Crypto Billy. The moon cycles have played out over and over again. Dude, the moon cycles play out. You guys, I'm going to make you laugh. Who wants to laugh? I'm going to make you guys laugh. Watch this. I will make you laugh so hard right now. All right. Check this out. Oh my God, it's so funny. Wait. Hold on, man. Crypto is Bitcoin controlled by the moon, right? If you type in crypto lifer, like I'll show you here. The trade's pumping, just so you know. So have no fear. We're all set. Crypto lifer. Bitcoin controlled by the moon, right? There it is right there. Look. This is hilarious. Dude, this thing is skyrocketing, everybody. This thing ripped. Look at that thing ripping right now. But look at me, man. Look at me right there.
Hit the notification bell. And don't forget.
It says 3 years ago, but that's usually a lie. Because
I absolutely love.
Dude, May of 2021. That was 4 years ago coming up.
The moon cycles.
I didn't even do my hair right.
What do you mean? Well, moon
I look so much younger. I didn't have that mark on my nose. I got this dark mark on my nose
in the last 2 years
that I never had before.
New moons, palms.
I was a little thicker in the face.
I want to get to the bottom of it.
Anyway, watch this video. I show you how, look, there's a new moon, a full moon we pump. There's a full moon we pump. There's a full moon we pump. Full moon we pump. New moon we dump. New moon we dump.
Begin to boom up.
And so I basically correlate this, and I go through a 6-minute analysis showing you that we pump every full moon.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6 straight full moons in a row. Okay? And upwards of 18, 15, 20, even more. This one was a huge one.
Man, I've come a long way, huh? Anyway, so the full moon does produce, dude, look at that move, man. 85,000 for Bitcoin. My goodness, we just got a pump to the upside, and we have another gainer coming our way here. And look, the stop loss can now again be brought to break even. See how fast I cover? It's all about covering quick, taking gains. Now I can't lose the trade. It's all about protecting the purse day in and day out. Stop being greedy. Too many people are risking too much of their portfolio to gain too little. It's not the word. It's not the way. It's not how you want to be doing it. Stop being greedy. You're too greedy. The reason why you lose so much is you're just too greedy. You are too greedy. I am sorry. I'm being honest with you. Like, I am not greedy. I got rich not being a greedy person. I got rich realizing that I had to sit and work my butt off, that everything was going to come slow, that there was no such thing as fast money, that I was going to have to grind for every single thing I had, that there was going to be no quick get-rich-quick scheme. I was going to have to work for every single penny that I earned, man. And it was going to be hard work. It was going to be pain. It was going to be night after night of sweat, tears, anguish. But once I realized I was ready for it, man, and I was ready to go all the way. And then you realize the people that made it, they all know the same thing. They all understand the same concept. And that forms a bond between the people that are in the top 1%. They see it. They say, hey, man, I know what you did to get here. I know how disciplined you had to be to make it here. And there's a respect. You know what I mean? Bang, bang, bang. Shout out to everybody here. Is that real with the moon? Yes, it is, 100%. Sam, you could talk on leverage with low capital between higher percentage and maintenance margins. Sam, can you talk on low leverage with lowered capital between higher percentages and maintenance margins? I just do the same thing I'm doing percentage-wise. That's all. Look at that big spike to the upside. We just got another short squeeze. And now I would not want to be a short. Imagine all the people that shorted this market. They don't know how to use the 200 MA. They don't understand when the daily gets above a 200 MA that you are going to start to pump and pump hard. Dang, if I just left my big boy trade open, that thing would still be pumping hard. But hey, I'm happy with the gains I did receive. And look, now we're adding to the gains on top of them with high risk. I'll put another 250 on the day, and this thing should really just careen. This was the daily. See, this is a daily trade. I let this sit for the next 5, 6, 7, 8 days. All right. The other trade is a scalp trade. I'll get in and out of it quickly. Damn, I would have taken that right there. Look, stop loss right there. I'm going to solidify the $100. I'm gonna put my stop right at that wick now. Right at the wick. So they got me, right? It's all about just taking it. Maybe this thing flies, so be it. I'm not greedy. I made a lot of money today. You know, everyone thinks the move that Bitcoin makes is the big move, and they're gonna miss everything. And they get really they get emotional. You can't get emotional. If you're in charge of your life, you're going to take off the days you want to take off. This thing looks like it's just going to keep mooning, though. This is nuts. Like, nothing wants to stop BTC. 90K, baby. And just keep taking that risk down. Keep adding to the wins. Don't stop, won't stop, can't stop. Dance, stop. But, you know, could that 86,115. Stop loss is at about 84,811. And I didn't know we were going to pump like this in the live. I show up every day. I throw bread on the water. I don't know what the birds are going to come eat, but I just keep throwing bread on the water every single time, right? I gave you guys a little Twitter, the idea about throwing bread on the water. I hope you guys watch that. Follow me on Twitter. I'm always giving cool insight and ideas, tips and advice. Life advice, not trading advice, you know. I am not a financial advisor. Nothing I say and do should be taken as financial advice. You gotta love that. So look, I'm gonna risk another $100 of this one. This one, I'm now kind of euphoria, whatever. Like, I'm willing to just give whatever I got just to see what happens. What if this thing just moons out uncontrollably? If not, then we, you know, what I think I lose $60, $81, and it might even just tap and then continue to pump. So be it. I already kind of see all the different scenarios, and I'm okay with them all. I'm likely just gonna get stopped out for $80. But these are high-risk scalps at the end of a rally. Let's get back to my top 10 analysis for Bitcoin. So the 1 hour rips, but it's away from the 21-day moving average. I'd like to see it reconnect with the 21, but stay above the 200. So now I won't trade until I see my model now. I might make some small-time scalps, but right now I know the best trade possible is when the 21 touches the 200 above. So I know we might pump even more. Here's the scenarios. You pump even more controllably. And the 21 goes here, and then eventually you're going to crash down to the 21. And when you touch the 21, you're going to be above the 200 MA, touch the 21, and that's my next trade. Even if I miss this crazy pump, because that's an extended... At this point, the odds are the odds are against me now. Like, if you got in here and you sold here, you did great. But if you're getting in here and you're trying to get up there, you're pushing the odds. You know, you're pushing the odds that you may not be able to make that. It may not happen that way. Look, they're going to come for me on this one. Look, there's the 21. I try to put the stop right below the 21. There's a chance I could get saved here. So fun. I've had a blast trading with everybody here today. It's been absolutely amazing. Thank you for your viewership. Thank you for coming on in. Thank you for being here. I hope I can continue to provide you the education that gets you the gains every single time you show up. Shout out to the 2,400 beautiful souls here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. May I get the likes up to the watchers? $156 in chat revenue. Not only do you bless me with attention, you bless me with the love. You bless me with showing up and getting educated because you care about your lives, which makes me very excited. And then you bless me with the like button and super chats. You people are unbelievable. Like, God has made an amazing group of people to come to this stream. And I tell everyone, become yourself. Go after your dreams. You never know who's waiting on the other side to love you. The world is waiting to love you. I thought the world was waiting to hate me because that's how I thought. That was my mentality. Once I lived and loved, I realized that there was so much loving people like me out there. See, when you live in hate and pain, then you think the world's full of hate and pain because that's how you view the world. When you live in love and gratitude, then you realize there's a lot of people living in love and gratitude. So you know there's a lot of love and gratitude out there to meet. So when you live a certain life, it gives you an inspiration to meet those type of people because it makes sense, right? You go, my system's aligned, I feel good. There's probably other people that have their systems aligned that feel good. So when you take care of yourself and do the right thing, not only do you attract the right people into your life, but you believe you're going to attract the right people because you know those people exist. When you're not living right, when you're gambling, when you're a drug addict, you know, you think, you know, there's other people that are good, but you know, a lot of people, you think, oh, I'm going to run into drug addicts and gamblers and people that are going to chew me up and spit me out. And you're right, you probably are, because that's the type of person you're going to attract, because that's who you are. Nobody wants to take responsibility for who they are. Then they look around, they see their friends. They'll break their friends down real fast. Look at that guy. He's a junkie. Oh, he's a drunk. Those are your friends, man. You're the same guy. You're the same woman. You're hanging out with those people. You are the drunk. You are the junkie. That's you. And people are like, no, yes, I'm sorry. Right? So these are the facts, man. You are who you hang out with. If you don't have anyone good to hang out with yourself until you attract the better people in your life. Yeah. No matter what we do, we both loved and hated. It's important to accept this reality and ignore the negative. Amen. I'm getting to finally join, Sammy. I finally broke 10,000 followers, brother. God bless you and your family. God bless you, brother. Get down. So this is starting to flip green now. This trade looks like it may just continue to pump. The 200 MA daily is a huge deal. It creates a catalyst for the bots to pump. And now you can see we're probably going to go to 88,000 today. I mean, that's our next stop, 88K. So get ready. It looks like we may be in for a massive move here for Bitcoin. Bigger to the other. This trade's already up 140 bucks too now, up 10%. And wow, a bigger move there for Bitcoin. Once that candle closes, we're going to do it again. Sam, I'm addicted to the trade, so I identify myself as a trade addict. Amen. Bitcoin is headed back to the 200 MA on the 1 hour. There's no stopping this now. Yep. Think twice before hating. I only think once before banning. Amen. I love that. Cigarettes make me throw up, but I keep... Oh, why would you do that? You got that 3 energy, Jamie. Amen. You throw more... Yeah. Let's throw more negative energy folks off the yacht, Sam. I don't even see them in it. I can't see negative people anymore. When your frequency gets so high, you just can't even see negative people because you're now filtering. You know how a filter filters the smaller pieces through? When your frequency is really high, only the high frequency filters through. It doesn't mean you don't know when there's danger and you can't see danger, but it lets you know that there's no reason to deal with it. You just can't see low frequency anymore. It can't go through your filter. It can't. It's literally like a plane. You're flying at 10, 15,000 feet. They're flying at 8,000. They cannot come into your trajectory. They can't hit you. You know, your frequency is just too high for them to touch you. It can't happen. So it doesn't happen. You see what I'm saying? I said goodbye to the haters a long time ago. I don't even know what they are. What is it? What is that? What is that? A hater is really just a hurt person who is hurting other people, man. That's the sad part about it all. Like, they're the people that need the most love. Like, if they had the love we had, if they were giving super chats, if they were learning a YouTube channel, you think you would hate on someone if you were on... If you had a YouTube channel with 2,500 people watching you and you were getting hundreds of dollars thrown at you and you were making $4,000 a night, would you hate on anybody? Of course not. You would not. No way. You would just be grateful for everything that happened in your life. And you'd be full of gratitude, love, light, and happiness. And that would be it. Like, there would be nothing else. All right? So when someone hates on me, I just know that they're not living a life as good as me. And I say, dear Lord, I'm sorry. You know, sorry for them. Like, may they have a better life. All right? I still see some risk because of the smaller time frames. Like this 1 hour, a little too far away. But look, we found that flag. Remember in the 1 minute, we were like, it looks like that flag's gonna rip. And I threw it out there. Look at this, remember? And I got to cut the stream a little short today because I got to do the macro analysis. I have guests here today, and they're waiting on me to do something. And they're all super nice. And they came here from cold Boston. And I know you guys just want to see me live trade all day, but I gave you everything I had. Like, I really did. I mean, look at that. That hit the target. How did I get that? That was the measured move. Insane. I did that as fast as I could. And we basically nailed it. I mean, that's nuts. That's got to come back to the 21-day moving average as far as I'm concerned. But I keep saying that, and we keep finding a way to kind of get through those pains. Billy. So look, we're away for the 21. The 1 hour's pumping. We got resistance coming up. The 4 hour wants the 200. Like, it's going to go to the 200 MA. Look at that. All the way up there. That's the likely next step. When these moving averages get tight and you breach them all, you go through this gap right up to the 200 MA. That would send Bitcoin to 90,000 possibly today. There is an 88K stop liquidation up there that looks like it could get hit. For BOOKMAP, link to BOOKMAP in the description below. I do get a commission if you sign up to BOOKMAP. I do get a commission if you trade on Weeks, Mexi, or BITUNIX. I greatly appreciate it. Yeah. If you're not in the trading group, I don't know what you're doing. You're literally gambling with your... I know this sounds horrible, And I'm going to say something that may be a little offensive, but I believe you're gambling with your life by not being in cryptolifer.com. This is very similar. All right, I'm going to give you one last example of why you should join my trading group. My name's Sam. Nice to meet you. I hope you're having a good day. The first thing I want to tell you is trading is just like going into war. You just signed up. You're a cadet. You're scared. You're nervous. And when you put your money out there, it's like you're putting your soul out there. Like you're going to find out if you can survive. Now, a lot of people are going to get, quote unquote, figuratively shot down by the market maker. They're going to get chewed up and spit out. So many people are going to lose so much blood, they're not going to be able to make it back in again. They're going to become DOA, man. All right. And they're going to end up in a body bag. All right. This is a true story, man. 90% of traders are going to end up in a body bag. All right. I somehow went into war and came out numerous times. They tried to put me in the body bag numerous times, and somehow I did not end up in the body bag. I ended up in a 3-piece suit in a beautiful community. So I did something right. So for $3 a day, you may just want to learn from the Colonel so you don't get sent home in a body bag. Amen? So all I'm trying to tell you is I believe I could help you from getting chewed alive here in this market for $3 a day. Sign up to cryptolifer.com. Would you go into war? If you were about to go into war, but you could sit with a general for a month straight and he could teach you everything about that war beforehand, wouldn't you do it? It would save your life. Would you pay $3 a day for it? Of course you would. I'm just telling you, man, my services are way above what I charge. They're way above what I charge. And I'm going to stop shilling now, but that is what it is. Oh, wow. Now they entered a long. Now this entered a long. No, exited a long. Yeah. So the bot just killed. The bot just made a boatload too. I forgot the bot probably did great. So the bot just made a boatload. I think I can re-enter this trade. I'm going to actually just take this. It's the daily. Something tells me I'll be able to get a better entry on it though. The BITUNIX trade got hit off. See? That makes sense now. Go back to the 1 hour. At this point, we should be headed back to the 21-day moving average on the 1 hour time frame. We got to meet the 21. Looks like it'll take 6 to 7 hours. There's a chance I miss a huge pump and we continue to roll. But the odds are more likely that we're going to come back to this 21-day moving average. I believe it's time to just kind of sell everything. I feel like I keep this as a hedge, but I'll keep it open. But if we get close to break even, I might just shut it off and open it up again. Everybody, I got to jump on out of here. I got to do the macro technical analysis. I hope you had a wonderful day on the stream with me. May God bless each and every one of you for being here. Thank you so much for being amazing. Thank you for kicking it with the lifer. Thank you for pushing yourselves to the limit. And thank you for being a crypto lifer. You guys are the reason why crypto is going to continue to push through. You guys are the reason we're going to take over the globe with this new financial system. May God bless each and every one of you. Thank you so much for being here. Let me see one last thing before I go. I would watch your 7-minute time frame even and flag out your 7-minute. The 7-minute could make a nice, decent flag. There's a chance the daily does push the 1 hour and the smaller time frames could get you in. Right now, it's really about the daily, the 1 hour, and the smaller time frame, like the 7. Why? Because the 1 hour is a little overbought. Right? It's very high in the stochastics RSI. The 1 hour's been pumping since we called that pump right there. Boom. What a beautiful move, man. We nailed it. But the 21's too far away. It's very unlikely that we'll continue to pump with the 21 that far away on the 1 hour time frame. If we do, some type of flag will form in the smaller time frame, which will give you an entry. And then the daily would continue to press. What I see happening is the daily submerging a little bit. I really would like to see the daily close a candle above the 200 MA. If it does, I'm going to open up a long with a stop somewhere below that wick and just let it sail. Being close to the 200 MA is a very good, like right there. When we got above there, open up a long there, boom, we got the huge pump. Right here, when we got above right there, I opened up a long. That was the beginning of a massive move. Now there we got one fake move. We might be in this one right now. But I'm telling you, eventually it's going to be the biggest pump of your life right there too. If you got in right there, boom, perfect long. So that when the daily finally cracks, it's going to create one of the biggest pumps ever. Look, when the daily cracked there, a huge pump. When the daily cracked there, a huge pump. We're about to start our next huge pump right now to the upside for Bitcoin. You can even see the measured move of the flag here. Look, this is a bear flag, right? Or this is a bull flag. I mean, the broadening falling wedge. There's a huge measured move. That says we're going to 135,000 somewhere by April 20th. By May 3rd, May 1st. The day my dad passed. He eventually passed away May 2nd in the hospital 2 in the morning, but it was May 1st when I got the call. All right, everyone, I'm going to jump on out of here. God bless each and every one of you. Thank you so much for being here. Have a great day. Stay blessed. Let me just take a look at the super chats one last time in case I skipped one. I would not like to do that. That's rude. Don't be rude. We need a splashing water effects for the haters when we kick them off the yacht. Much love, brother. I know, that'd be awesome. Happen to know how much capital one would need to make 4K? It all depends, honestly. There's all different ways because you could double 500 5 times. I mean, some people can do it with 500. Some people do it with 10 grand. I can do it in all different ways. It really, that's an open-ended question with many answers. Technically, you could use $500 and make a trade 8 times and 100% at 8 times, and then you'd make 4K. So, like today, I made 589 with 589. Bro, the Discord is lit right now. Beginners making gains on a Friday. I love this. I love it. I love you all. God bless each and every one of you. I will catch you tomorrow for a beautiful, amazing morning live stream. I do a morning live stream on the weekends and at 8 p.m. at night. I think the night live stream is going to get pushed to about 10 o'clock though. So if that makes you happy. So tomorrow's night's live stream is going to get pushed to about 10 o'clock. I have guests over. I'd like to take them to sunsets and stuff like that. And I will miss the 8 o'clock stream. But I'll be there. I'll still stream twice a day. I'm not going nowhere. I love you all. Thank you so much for being here. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications. You can find out when I post my next video. Remember, if you came to the channel, then you're already doing the right thing. Crypto is life. Thank you so much. God is great. God is the answer. Give gratitude to God every single day, for he creates such a loving life. I'll see you all tomorrow. God bless. Thank you. The secret